What is up, everybody? Oh, right here, and we are back with some more Greedland. It's been a while since we've jumped back into this game. They most recently put out a new update not too long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, but they added a new power armor, and he's called the Dark Lord. And his ability, or her ability, I guess we don't know, generates a small black hole that continuously attracts enemies and deals damage. It's okay. I don't think it's anything to like write home about. I don't think it's one of the more powerful abilities. I think someone like Mastermind or Fury are still gonna have the better abilities, but it is kind of fun. And I finally did it. I finally unlocked the last gun, the Moonbeam. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do our missions. We're going to do jungle endless. We're going to do the jungle endless area, and we're gonna survive for 30 minutes. This isn't gonna be a 60-minute video. Once we complete this quest, I am done. I am unfortunately don't have a ton of time to record a 60-minute endless run. So we're gonna run this 30 minutes. We're gonna try out this new power armor. We're gonna try out the new gun, and then we're gonna try to complete some of these quests. So we're gonna try to complete this one. We're gonna complete the single restore health too. We're not gonna do the blowtorch because I'm not gonna be using the blowtorch. So let's get into it. So we need to do jungle, endless arena. We just need to survive 30 minutes. I'm making sure I read this right because I always mess up sometimes. Okay, so survive mode, single mode survive 30 minutes in jungle endless arena. Jungle endless area. Okay. So, and then we need to restore 500 health, and then blowtorch we're not going to be doing. Okay, so let's go. So we're using the Dark Lord, we're using the Moonbeam. I don't have these ranked up really high. That's okay. Because especially since we're just going to do 30 minutes in the jungle, we're not going to try to get our max time here. Okay, let's it looks like they cleaned up. Did they clean up some of the menu a little bit? It looks a little bit clearer, honestly. Okay, we're gonna prioritize. Again, this is only a 30-minute run, so I don't know how much we're gonna get here with our upgrades, but I'm gonna prioritize plasma disc and the electric shurikens because I think that's probably the best upgraded ultimate, whatever you want to call it, merged ability in the game. I think it's really good. I really like this Moonbeam too. The Moonbeam is a pretty good gun, it seems like. Oh yeah, let's do this warp thing. So here's the warp. So it just throws out like this little warp, and it's gonna kind of suck guys in and then maybe do some damage. Unfortunately it's kind of disappointing. All right, let's do, yep, we'll keep upgrading that. So I don't know, like, I guess we'll see kind of how it does when we get to a larger horde of enemies. Maybe it'll be a little bit better then. And I think it just goes the direction you're facing too. I don't know if I can control which direction it actually goes in. I think it just shoots wherever I'm currently looking. So I guess I could take over manual control and aim it, I think. Let's try that. So if I aim it this way, yeah, okay. So it's just gonna go whatever way I'm aiming. So I can kind of modify it by taking over, why did I do skill time? That's such a habit of me to take skill time. I wonder what that even does for this. What is skill time gonna do? Is it gonna suck it? Does that mean the thing's gonna last a little bit longer? I wonder. I really like the Moonbeam gun though. I was big on the laser. This gun is kind of similar to the laser. I would say it's the most similar in terms of power and maybe usability, because a lot of the weapons Not a lot of them, but some of them I just don't think are worth using at all. This one seems like it's decent. See, it's not even really, is it really even sucking them in? Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this ability is going to be really that useful. Whereas something where you can get weapon overload for an incredibly long amount of time feels like you would probably kill more enemies that way. I think those powers are definitely the most useful and powerful. Okay, let's do the plasma disc again. So we're really gonna do plasma disc in the shurikens. Those are gonna be, because then we're gonna get the electrical shuriken or whatever it's called, or not I don't even know what it's called. It's called something. But they added this. They added this a couple updates ago, where you can merge once you max out abilities to a certain level. You can merge them with another ability. There's only set abilities that you can merge, and once you merge them, they turn into a new ability, and then you can level those up, and they're really strong. Okay, let's do extra crystals. Oh, let's do. I do need to make sure I'm taking damage. What happened here? Something. Okay. I do need to make sure I'm taking damage and recovering health. Oh, I almost have 500 already. Yeah, okay, so I guess it just seems like it does stay out there longer if you pick the ability time. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put okay, whatever. We're only doing a 30-minute run. We're only doing a 30-minute run. They actually, hold on, they put out, I thought they put out another update. Maybe I didn't download it, or maybe it's coming out soon. They put out another, at least they're going to, I thought they did. I thought I read they did, where you can now buy supply drops. So you know the drops that come down, I think you can buy those now. If you have, say you're one of these people who have been playing this game forever and you kind of have all your stuff maxed out. That's what I think it's for. So when you get your purple crystals, or I don't know what crystal currency it uses, but they let you buy supply drops now. So you can have one of those airdrops drop down for like a magnet or ability upgrade or like the thunder shield. Okay, let's do, I don't want to do skill time. Skill time doesn't really seem that important. At least not with this. Or maybe it is. And maybe it needs to have a bigger radius or something. I don't know. It does feel really lackluster. Oh man, I don't know why, but I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead. Even though, like, he wasn't moving, even though his arms were still moving around, I thought he was dead. That's why I walked right into him. Oh, now he's dead. Of course, right when I dropped the thing on him. Okay, let's do multiple shots. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh wow, look at the overload on this. See, this is why I would rather have one of the characters that has overload. That's crazy. This game is still probably one of my top tier survival games. Should I do a tier list? I don't know if I have it in me to do a tier list. Or not even a tier list, but maybe a top 5 or top 10 roguelikes. That would require editing, and I don't I have very minimal editing skills. Like, literally, very minimal. Well, I guess it wouldn't be super hard to do something like that, because you would really just need to edit footage from the game and then just talk over it. Maybe at the end of the year we'll do, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe at the end of the year I'll do some sort of best survival games, best survivor roguelikes of 2023. I think that's a good idea. Maybe we'll do that. This game would definitely make the list. I'm not gonna spoil what would be on the list, but I already know for sure 3 games that are locked in. Probably 4, depending what I wanted to do. If I want, man, what would I do? Top 5, top 10? Probably just top 5. But I know for sure 3 games that are locked in. The contenders for 4 and 5 would be a little more up in the air. So you can take a guess. I'm sure you could probably tell by the games I've covered the most which would make the list. All right, let's do. Did I complete the? I did complete the healing quest, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see the benefit to using this very often, because most of the time I'll usually just kill them before the ability even goes off. Yeah, it's a very disappointing ability. Cool idea, but I just don't really see a reason to use it over something else. Like, let's see. See, it doesn't even suck in the bosses. Or at least it didn't seem like it did. Alright, let's get the Devastator. I'm just glad I officially have everything unlocked now. I have all the skins, or all the power armors. I have all the guns now. It took me a while. It actually takes a long time to get there, because you have to do all those quests and everything. So it's definitely not an easy task. It takes a good time commitment to unlock everything. But I finally got there. I'm officially caught up with everything. So now when they add new content, I'm not going to be behind, which is, I think, the most important thing that I wanted to make sure I was doing. I hate getting behind on games, because then when new stuff comes out, I'm not able to be, oh yeah, let's jump in and show it off. Because for this game, you have to unlock things in a certain order. You have to complete these quest chains, and if you're not completing the quest chains, then you're then you're behind. And that's how it works with this game, which is fine. I like it. I like how they do it. But it's just, if you're not constantly playing it, you can get behind. And as someone who is trying to create content for games like this, you know, it's hard to keep up with. So, like, what? See, but seriously, what is this really even doing? How many enemies did that actually help me kill that my gun wouldn't have just killed anyways? It doesn't seem to provide any sort of good utility here. It needs to have a way bigger radius, I think. If it could suck in enemies on almost the whole screen, that would probably be maybe not the whole screen, but at least half the screen or something. Because look, let's see. Look at that. It's not even sucking in this guy right here. Like this guy that was right here. It doesn't even suck that guy in. If it sucked those guys in, that would be way more useful. It'd be way more useful because then it would keep enemies off of you, which would be a lot more beneficial. Especially when those huge swarms come. If it would suck in a huge chunk of them and then kill them all, that would be really cool. It doesn't really feel like a very powerful black hole. Yeah, see, if I could shoot it and it would just pull the boss with it too, you know, stuff like that would be awesome. I would love to see that. Increase this number of equipment by 2, yes. Can't even see what's happening. Okay, but you can see I have the 2 ultimates now, or I have my fully upgraded version of the Shuriken and the plasma disc. So now as soon as it comes up, we're gonna upgrade that to the next whatever the ability is. We're basically gonna get shurikens that circle around us. Really powerful once you level it all the way up. We just need to see it. I can do rerolls, so yeah, let's do our rerolls. But I do want one extra bullet. This game also might have a little bit too much eye candy. At least this gun does. This gun makes it really hard to see. I mean, I love all the colors and the effects, but man, the gun is taking up a lot of real estate here. Okay, I want to see this upgrade. Wow. 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 We just wasted all of them. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, so now it's gonna merge those 2 abilities into one. Man, we're getting, did I pick up a magnet or something? See, and so now it's doing the shurikens kind of in a circular rotation around us. It's not as potent now, but once we level that up to level 8, it gets really good. It probably becomes the best ability in the game. I still think I like the lasers better too. I don't know. This doesn't feel like it does as much damage as the lasers do. It's still a good gun though. But the lasers have the bounce and the reflection, what they call it in this game. Well, let's see. Yeah, oh man, it didn't even kill anybody. What a weak ability. Oh man, that's so disappointing. That's so disappointing. What a letdown. What a letdown of an ability. I'm not even gonna bother leveling up this character, I don't think. I'm gonna put all my points and money into upgrading the guns and stuff. I think I have the power armors fully upgraded that I want, just not see, look, suck him in. Suck him in. Don't let him do his abilities. That would be awesome. Just suck him in, keep him there, and just have it keep doing damage to him the whole time. That would be awesome. All right, let's do the critical rate and damage. It almost feels like it's just not working as intended, you know? That's almost what it feels like. A Devastator, man. So what do we have this at? Level 6? So level 8 is when it reaches its ultimate form, and it's basically going to be just non-stop. I mean, it's kind of non-stop now, but it'll be even better. And then if you can get if you play like Mastermind, or if you play the one that does the 100% ability that gives you the ability overload, it gets nuts. Man, I'm gonna take some of the skill effect stuff too, just to see if it makes it any better, you know? I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter, but because we're done in 15 minutes. This is a 15-minute countdown till the end of this. Well, it'll be a little bit longer than 15 minutes because I gotta pick skills and stuff. I'm trying to get like a cool screenshot for that's very specifically what I was trying to do there. I like that idea. Let's try to do that again. This is gonna be our screen cap. So like I'll shoot it that way. Let's pick up range. All right, I think that's good. I'll figure out what to do with one of those. There you go. There's the process of me making thumbnails for my videos. I was like, oh, that probably would look cool doing it because I was thinking in my head like, okay, I'm gonna have to look through the video and find an image of the black hole and then also the gun, and then when I shot it I was like, oh wow, that's actually kind of a cool idea to do it back to back, right? Alright, that was the last one, I promise. That wasn't me trying to get a screenshot, I promise you. That was me looking to see how many guys it was going to kill. I promise that wasn't me trying to get a screen. a thumbnail going. I wanted to see how many people it would suck in and if it was going to kill them all. I'm probably going to do that again here too in a second. Because I do want to see how good it is at killing. But it's just like, okay, like say I shoot it this way and then I kill these guys. Like I could just kill these guys before that thing even goes off. So who cares? Like, I wonder if you could upgrade the skill effect. Because there's a skill of 15% skill effect. So that ultimately it probably just does more damage. But if it provided a better gravitational pull, that would be cool. But I doubt it. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways that it would make it worthwhile for picking this character for the black hole ability. Okay, that one was for my screenshot. Because I realized I think I need it more on the right-hand side. I need the explosion to be on the right-hand side. Because I'm going to put a picture of the character on the left-hand side. And now I might do it again to try to get it at nighttime. Probably looks cooler during the day, though. Maybe. Yeah, that actually could be kind of cool. That could be a cool one. All right, we got 10 more minutes. So I have warned you guys plenty of times. We are quitting at 30 minutes. As soon as I complete this quest, I am done for. We'll jump. This game will always, this is one of those games that will always be in the rotation. You know, we'll come back to it every time there's a new update. This game is not going to get forgotten about. It's too good to, and I've put in enough time to where I want to keep playing it, and it's not going to be like in the weekly, daily rotation, because usually the newest, hottest game takes that spot. But this game will always have a place for when new content comes out, and then we'll do a couple videos on those. And I seriously, I've been meaning to do a video of like this new character, but Death Must Die came out, and I just, that literally put I put all my recording time into that game. There's a couple other games too. Again, I don't know what order these videos go in, but at some point there's going to be an Onanku video. I've done a little bit of that game, but they put out a new character and a new map for that game also. And I've been meaning to do that, so you've either already seen it or at some point in the near future, there will be a video for that also. Let's take the health. Because sometimes I just record. If I have a free day, say I have a free day, a Saturday or a Sunday, and there's not a lot happening, I don't have any plans with the family, I have the night off to myself, I can probably record 5 or 6 videos during that day. Especially if I'm just doing 30 to 40 minute videos, I could probably record about 5 videos that day, and then I'll just post them whenever. They'll go up sometime during the week. I don't know what order they're gonna go in. It just, man, look at that overload. Look at this. Look how fast those, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what order a lot of these go in. So who knows? All right, we got 7 minutes. You got 7 minutes left, guys. Let's do shield. I do like this gun though. This gun is pretty good. It has such a huge wave. Like it takes up, look, it basically shoots the whole side of the screen. So everybody on this side of the screen is dying. But they're also dying to my thing too. So who knows? Overall though, I still think it's a good gun. I'm never not going to be not moving. I mean, I was just not moving right there, so I lied. But there's really no reason for me not to move because I'm going to keep trying to get crystals, so. But this is still one of those games I recommend getting if you're looking for extra survival roguelikes to play. This is definitely one I think worth looking at. It's still in early access. It's probably about 4 months old now, 4 or 5 months, somewhere in that range. 3 months, I don't know. But they do a pretty good job of putting out updates relatively frequently. Not the hugest of updates, but you know, they'll put out new characters, new abilities. They put out a pretty big one about a month ago where they added these merged abilities, which I think is a really great idea. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on this game. It's fun. It doesn't necessarily have a ton of, well, I guess I think it does, actually. I don't know. I don't know how I want to say this. There's a good amount in this game. There's a lot of different characters, a lot of different guns. There's 3 maps, but the maps don't really have much to them. They do have sort of unique-ish enemies. But they add a lot of content to this game by making you do quests, by making you grind these currencies so you can level everything up. So there's a lot to do in terms of that. I probably have 50, maybe more than 50 hours. No, probably about 50-ish hours in this game. And I don't have everything fully upgraded. Maybe not 50, I don't know how many I have. Maybe 30, 40, I don't know. I don't know, maybe I do have 50. I mean, I could look, but that would require me to, like, pause the game and go look. Which I don't really care too much about. But yeah, there's a lot of content. In this game. There's a lot to do, there's a lot to play with. There's a lot to test and run. It does have endless mode. It has random ability mode where it just gives you one upgrade choice and you automatically have to pick that one. It has a lot of cool little things like that. I think my biggest complaint about this, though, is the endless mode. I don't think the endless mode is... I don't know, maybe that's kind of how it is with a lot of games, though. I feel like the first 40 to 50 minutes of this game is way too easy. Because you've seen it. I've been playing here for now. I'm up to 30 minutes now, and I'm not even coming close to dying. That's a long time to invest in an endless mode run like this. You can easily go probably 60 minutes in this. especially as they're adding more and more powerful abilities. Really easy to go 60 minutes in this. And I don't really want to do that all the time. Especially if the first 40 minutes is a joke. If the first 40 minutes are not challenging, you can get really tired of it really quick. So I don't do a lot of endless mode. I mostly just do the missions. Play this game in a nice 20 or 30 minute chunk and then call it. Endless mode, I guess, is probably mostly good for just grinding. If you want to grind your currencies, that's probably what it's best for. I'm not even caring what I'm taking because we literally have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and we're done. But I think we showed off what we wanted to show off. We showed off our horrible new ability. We got our new moonbeam gun, which is actually pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to go back and try the laser too and see what I like better. I don't even have the moonbeam upgraded that high either, so it could be doing a lot better. So whatever currency I get right now, I'm putting straight into this gun. All right, we got about one more minute. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go in and use do another run with the blowtorch gun. I could have done that this run, but I really wanted to use the moonbeam. I haven't had a chance to use it that much, so I wanted to see if I liked it or not. And I do like the moonbeam gun. I love it when we get this overload too. That's so crazy. Who even needs other abilities too, really? I could probably just live off these shurikens. Level 100 too. Perfect. We might hit 101 before the timer runs out. Are we gonna hit 101 before the timer runs out? Oh, 101 with 1 second left. We did it. All right, objective complete. I think it doesn't say it's complete, but I think if I die, I don't even know if I can die. Let's see. How do I turn off auto attack? I don't know if I can turn off auto attack. Can I go outside the ring and die? Oh, we died. So it kills us if we do that. Interesting. Signal lost. Return to base. Okay. I've actually never run out of the ring before. Okay, we still got it good. Okay. So it gave it to us even though it didn't mark it in the thing. It gave it to us. Oh, I can do expand. You're going to do that to me? 38,000? Yeah, we got to do that. And let's go to our equipment and we're going to upgrade. Nope. Not that. Our moonbeam gun. Let's upgrade this as much as we can. We're only gonna get like 2 upgrades here. Yeah, only 2 upgrades. Okay, but that's level 5 now. I'm not gonna bother upgrading. This. I'm gonna put. I guess I need to level up Mastermind still. I'll probably put the rest of my points into that. But I think I prefer the Ranger. Yeah, the Ranger and the Fury the most. I think they might have actually nerfed this because I think it was 100% before. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Okay, so let's see what his generates a small black hole that continuously attracts enemies and deals damage. Gives it more skill time. Then escape into a different dimensional space during duration of your active abilities. Interesting. I guess I do kind of want to see what that does. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, that's going to be it. We jump back into Greedland. We showed off our new power armor. I don't know. I think it's pretty bottom tier-ish. Maybe this thing is kind of cool, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what that does, because is it going to make me invisible? Like I can't be hit or I can't be attacked when I'm in that dimensional space? Because if that's the case, I don't really think that's too useful. I'd rather be out there fighting and killing. So who knows? I don't know how long. It's going to take me a long time to get this guy to level 10. So I don't know if we'll see that, but maybe. All right, that's going to be it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.